and carrot cake. I love carrot cake, by the way. And if I had to ever invite you to my house, that's what we would have. We'd have, of course, wood and everything, but then we'd wrap up this chat with some carrot cake, I am in studio with Mercy Pakela, and we're talking all things music, all things, life, and some of the things that she's had to sacrifice in order to entertain us. She calls herself a servant, and she has done very well serving us with good music that in 2020 you can still play Ayashisamadegi and people get down. And today I just got an understanding of the song and how it was made and how it was inspired by the political turmoil that was happening at the time. I had no idea. I just thought, Mina, you were, that's how the song came about.
Yeah, but because in that time, you could not have a political statement.
Oh, absolutely.
And then we had to use the township lingo.
Yes, in order to get the message across.
Yes, our music would be censored at SABC.
Yes. Woo.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's a whole language.
Yes, on the line, we've got Obuti in Mamelodi. You live on Radio 2000, Obuti.
Hi, how are you?
I am dark and lovely, and I have the Queen of Bansola in the studio.
Mercy Pakela.
Hello, darling.
How are you?
I'm
good.
Okay.
It's so much an honor to, what can I say, rubbing shoulders with the stars. Radio 2000, thank you so much for bringing the stars to us people down there at the grassroots level.
Definitely, they are the stars, right?
I feel so honored and great to talk to Mercy Pakela, personally and director.
Thank you, my sweetheart.
She's
thank you. I'm so honored as well.
And very especially about this song, they could be
please hold on.
I was close to my tears right now. Because of the slogan of Radio 2000,
our music, your memories. Yes.
No, it's exactly like that.
Baba Siabonga, thank you so much.
I can just say, keep it up, Ntombi, for bringing the stars to the studio and letting us talking to them.
And thank you to Mercy for agreeing and accepting the invitation. Siabonga, Baba, thank you so much. And then we've got Johnson in Poch. Hi, Johnson.
How are you, Ntombi?
Hello.
How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yes.
Thanks very much. Let me together with Mercy Pakela. You know what? Last 2 weeks back, I was asking my younger brother that I wonder where is Mercy, especially the time when she was singing. This is not my time.
I'm still alive and kicking my
yeah, and I say
yes, but there are 2 things that I just want to hear. Will Mercy give us maybe his last gig or whatever before she retires, or she's already retired? And the second thing is, I want to know,
Mamela, listen, she hasn't retired. She's working with young musicians, and we're going to be talking about that towards the end of the interview. She's brought some really, really young and exciting youngsters that are working with her. So don't worry, she hasn't retired yet. She's too cute to retire.
Okay. The last thing is, I want to know this industry of them. What is it doing to honor these legends that took part during that days of apartheid? That they've done this thing to entertain our people. What honor are they doing? Because I think that the very painful thing is that when they are dead, during their funeral, people will come and say, whatever, but during their lifetime, no one came and said that we want to honor them and say, here is something, or a street or whatever. So we can say, you know what, we have honored our legends while they're still alive.
I think, Johnson, this is a question that we need to ask ourselves, because we can put pressure on government, the arts and culture department, so that they can honor our legends, because they are doing whatever it is that they're doing. But if we make it a priority to say we want Mercy Pakela Street, we want a building or something, we need to demand it of our government to do that, so that they can honor our stars. So that's something that we need to think think about. Thank you so much, Ned Johnson.
Thank you very much.
All right. And last but certainly not least, we've got Smokey actually from Bethlehem. Smokey, it's your turn. I know you don't want to talk to me.
Hi, don't be, how are you?
I am very well, but now you're going to shift your focus to Mercy, right? It is.
Mercy.
Hello, my darling.
I'm good. Yo. I'm just honored in here, which I can speak to you.
Oh, I'm honored as well, Mwanaka, my sweetheart, my darling, my everything. I'm honored. I'm so honored. You know, the things that I've just listened to now. I didn't swear my pie.
Yo, can I ask you a question, personally?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Are you good, like, in financial? Because most about like during your era, when they pass it, people don't have money. We have to like donate. The government not to save
because we were only earning 3% of 90%. 3% of 90% that royalties, and cassette those days was 25 cents that you get out of that 3%. 25 cents, you used to earn 25 cents. 25 cents. So, I mean, what do you save? Because we're even breadwinners go higher. You have to take Banabakoluna, Koskolong. We had to buy our mothers' homes. You know, what can we say?
From nothing. Smokey, unfortunately, we're going to have to wrap it up. We're going to talk a bit about that, the challenges financially within the music industry and how some artists were exploited and were earning peanuts while record labels were making large and large amounts of money. Only now are musicians starting to awaken to the fact that the contract that you sign is not necessarily, what it seems, and you should read your contract, etc., etc. So let's quickly go for an ad break. When we come back, we are still in conversation with Mercy Pakela.
If you don't know by now, the summer is